there, everybody. It's Val, and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. In today's tour, I have a few things to show you, which is good. First, I've been doing a little bit of work on the bees. At some point where I'm going to set up a dentistry bee complex, and so to do with that, I was working on this quest line, which is the forestry one. And the last one is the dentistry mutagen bucket, so I didn't do that one. But I'm working towards that. And I've got an elf in here again. Excuse me for a moment while I find my de-elfing device. I wonder how many there are this time. I just had 2 elves in here, so... Alright, where's your companion? There's always 2 to 4 of you. You never come by yourselves. Or are you going to be different and be by yourself? This is possible. Alright, I guess you're by yourself. Okay. Either that or your companion managed to get killed on my interplants there. Alright. Out. Alrighty, well, it's just as well we're out here, because the next part of what I want to show you is out here. Alright. Well, to start with, thanks to Kamikaze, I have a slightly larger Terra node now. My older one is 110, this one's 115, so I just couldn't pass it up. So I took the old one and I fed it to my node down here, which I have capped off now. And so it doesn't look that exciting when you look at it, you know, when you look at the numbers, because it used to have this nice long list of numbers, and it doesn't anymore. When you have a node that's already, I'm not going to show you what's in the node just yet. When you have a node that's got lots of every aspect, basically at least 25 of each of the aspects, and preferably, depending on what you're going to be doing, different nodes or different aspects will help you with different functions, and I'll go over those in just a minute. But you need to cap it off with a node transducer, and then you put a block of redstone on top to activate it. Once you do this, you don't want to break these. According to the Thaumcraft book, it is possible to remove these and get the node back, but it can be damaged by doing this. I guess, I don't know if that has changed, but according to chat, if you remove this, it would actually destroy the node. So I don't know if that's a change or if the book's wrong, but all I can say is that pretty much you're probably better off once you've decided to cap off your node. Make sure you really aren't going to want to uncap it, because it's either going to be damaged or, worst case, destroyed, and neither of which are desirable. But the last time I looked at my node, I had over 100 of each, or 100 aqua in it. I was up to, I think, about 115 or something in it. And as you can see, once the node becomes energized, it gets the square root of the number of what you had in there. And so in the aqua, I got 11 out of it. Now the part that I'm not sure worked the way I thought it would is the Terra. I've got 8. That's great. The problem is that I had 75 or 74 Terra in there, but all the other aspects, I had 25 herba, and I had, there was a few other compound aspects that had Terra in them, and based on the numbers, what I added up, if it had worked the way I expected, I thought I was going to get about 10 Terra out of it. I only got 8, so either my math is wrong or the compound aspects didn't break down the way that I thought they would. But still, 8 Terra is good. These This energy is what you're getting constantly. It never drains, and that's what makes an energized node so valuable. And that's also why you want to have at least 25 in the original node that you're going to be capping off, so that you end up with enough energy. Because if you connect up too many Thaum machines to this, and there isn't enough energy, then something is going to get starved of energy. And now let me just find... Right. Okay, so according to my notes, you want, in your energized node, in the end, you want to have a lot of Terra if you want to speed up your crystallization. You want to have a lot of Ignis if you are going to be running a lot of Thaum furnaces. You want to have a lot of Preditio if you're going to be running an arcane bore. And a lot of air, which is used for auto lighting if you're using the bore. And for me, I don't at this point plan to do Thaum furnaces, arcane bores, or auto lighting. So the only one that I was really after mostly was Terra. So it should work well. And as you can see, I've got V relays set up, and these have to be connected to an actual block. I thought that they could be in the air, but they cannot. They have to actually be physically connected to something. And they can't go through blocks either. And they have to be within 8 blocks of either the energized node or another V relay. So you can see that I have a V charge relay in here. So I can now put my wand in here and have it recharge here. Or I can come up here, since I have my AE system, I can go for a more technological method and make use of my arcane terminal to charge it. Now this was a gift from Greater Raider today, and when you're if you have an arcane terminal and you're creating items in here, you can just swap your armor so you're actually wearing not so sure about those glasses, but at least the colors match my headgear. My crown. So you can wear this while you are making your items and get the V discount, and then just swap back your other armor and you're good to go. And this sits on a doohickey down here that is called just a second here. It's a V relay interface. So underneath here, let me just grab my thing that's not, oh, it's in my tool one. Let's grab it. Where is it? Just made it. Okay, so right click on the air, hit this, and all the covers are hidden. Yes. This here. Can I click on it? I don't know if I can click on it. I can't click on it to show you, but that is a V relay interface. So I have an AE cable. The V relay interface is placed on top of it, and then you put your V relay on top of that. And that, well, lets you recharge your wands here as well. And then of course there's the third way of recharging them down here, which is the non-technological one, which is your recharge focus. So basically I have 3 ways that I can charge, which is pretty cool. Right. So the other thing I worked on today was getting the Essentia crystallizer working. So it's all hooked up now, and we can now crystallize Essentia. I don't actually need to do that now because it's all running through the AE system when I'm using the infuser. But it was interesting learning how it works and how it connects up, and I will be demonstrating that in the near future. I'm going to do a special highlight in which I'll go through all this machinery and demonstrate all of it so that people might find it of use rather than having it in all bits and pieces in my various end of the day tours. So, I think that's it for today. Yep, that's it. I can't think of anything else that I did it really needs to be shown, so I hope you guys enjoyed this end of the day tour, and I hope to see you in the stream sometime. You all take care now. Bye!